We're getting closer and closer to main fight card now. Next up we have a lightweight MMA bout. Firstly, fighting out of the red corner, representing Windsor Maidenhead submission grappling, Harry Preston. And please welcome to the cage his opponent fighting out of the blue corner, representing Team Renegade, Nasim Yedroudj.
So up next we have a lightweight MMA bout, 3 3-minute rounds, universal MMA rules, A class. Harry Preston, Windsor Maidenhead submission grappling, taking on Nasim Yedroudj of Team Renegade. Nasim being the local fighter, close to Birmingham. I'm sure he's brought a crowd, as has Harry Preston.
Three-minute rounds and your referee, Melbourne.
So our referee, Linford Melbourne, giving the last instructions. Off they go, lightweight MMA action, amateur level. UMMA 5 here. Yedroudj versus Preston. Both guys off to an explosive start, and he's Yedroudj straight on top. Preston has his man in guard, peppering Yedroudj with shots from the bottom. Yedroudj just trying to control his arms and not take much damage. Doing the right thing by keeping his head down. Obviously referee keeping a close eye on these shots at the back of the head.
Preston's got the arm, hold on the arm, there's a potential, yeah, it's gone now. Potential armbar.
Yeah, Preston working his guard up. He had a high guard there a little while ago. It looked like he was working towards something. It's always dangerous when, I've seen it in a wrestler jiu-jitsu situation where the wrestler has his head down and the jiu-jitsu guy normally sort of works the guard up and snaps on something. But again, Yedroudj is doing exactly the right thing. You know, he's keeping his man there, he's keeping the pressure on. And I've got a feeling at any point he's going to explode up and you're going to see some ground and pound. Let's see. I think what Yedroudj needs to do is just keep his man there, keep him against the cage, just minimize the gap, because when you've got someone, a wrestler, grinding you down and your head's against the cage like that, it is so uncomfortable.
Yeah. That restrict his option.
Yeah, he does. So again, as I said, Yedroudj working the body, working the head. He's got his man, you know, against the cage. Preston really needs to get out of that situation. It's not comfortable for him. And again, hammer fists and ground and pound from the top from Yedroudj. And the thing is, Preston doesn't even have a chance to kind of explode up and snap anything on. Normally in that situation, he needs to control the arms. Yeah, I don't know why the referee stood up. I mean, it's given the advantage to Preston, who's kind of with an overhand. Big cross there by Yedroudj. Again, Preston's shot for the takedown now. He's got Yedroudj against the cage. Yedroudj looking for the wall get up, doing all the right things. Preston's doing exactly the same what he needs to do. Okay, that's ended the first round. And I think Yedroudj was protesting as to why that fight was stood up there. He was clearly in a dominant position. Not happy with that is Yedroudj. Okay, so that was an explosive first round there. And we're onto our second round now. Nice snappy jabs there by Yedroudj. Preston going for the front kick. Again, Preston needs to be careful, he's upright. Whoa, axe kick there by Preston. Yedroudj shrugs it off. Nice cross there by Yedroudj.
I think
takedown attempt by Preston, and then Yedroudj went hips heavy for the sprawl. And again, we're in exactly the same position as we were in the first round even, where Yedroudj has got his man against the cage, peppering him with shots. Obviously, fighters have to stay busy, otherwise our referee may stand them back up again. Preston's done the right thing by moving away from the cage, so we can see some of the action unfold here. Again, Preston needs to be careful with some of those shots to the back of the head.
If Yedroudj wants to keep the position, he needs to be active. You can't be just lying on him.
Yeah, you're right. And this is probably the reason why the referee stood him up in the first round.
Agree, yes.
Again, Yedroudj going body head, body head. The thing is, when you're on the bottom, there's no point trying to pepper your man from the bottom. You're not scoring. Unless he gives you something in that position, he's not got enough room for to be given it. He needs to sort of stand up. He needs to look for the get up, or as he did earlier on, force the action away from the cage.
Yeah.
Because in this position, Yedroudj is winning the fight. He's looking at the more dominant guy, and Harry peppering him from the bottom is not going to really make a difference to the judge's eyes. In all honesty, what Harry needs to do is maybe hold on to his man, to force the referee to stand the fight, because the action's still going on. It's still not enough. I mean, the referees asked them to change their position and advance the fight. But let's see.
He's got that foot on the hip. Maybe he was trying to go for a submission. But otherwise, you're right. You should hold him down to force the referee to stand them up.
I mean, I'd like to see Yedroudj just explode up and then hammer down what he needs to. He's got his man against the cage. The shorter shots from there are not going to do too much damage. He needs to break away, giving himself enough space to land the big punches. But again, we're at the end of the second round now. Yedroudj's a bit of a bloody nose there, but seems okay. Harry smiling away, clearly enjoying this. But he is, Harry needs to sort of work his way up and get into a more dominant position. And and Yedroudj needs to sort of break away from the action. Then if he was to lay some ground and pound, do it so. Okay, we're in this third and final round of this lightweight MMA bout. Both fighters loving this. Touch gloves and off they go. Yedroudj swinging for the fencing, hoping something will connect. Harry Preston going for the leg kicks, inside leg kick, teep, just to keep his man at bay.
Oh yeah!
Big body shot, followed by the up two, hammer fist straight down the pan. Dropped Harry Preston. He has recovered, and again from the bottom, working his way, trying to score, trying to make Yedroudj move, do something, lose concentration for a second, so he can maybe snap on something, but he's holding on now.
You can stop this if you can make a bit of space and throw down a few shots. The ref will stop the fight.
Again, typical wrestling, grinding your man down. You know, that's what wrestlers do. It's conditioned in them to keep their man down, keep his back pinned. But Yedroudj doing all the right things. He just needs to be careful because Harry Preston is working the guard quite high up at times. I mean, Preston's been in this position pretty much the whole fight. He needs to do more in the judge's eyes. And unofficially, I think he's probably down on the cards with Yedroudj being a more dominant fighter and, you know, keeping the top position over the course of 3 rounds so far. So if he wants to change, if he wants the result to go his way, he really needs to produce something. Does Harry Preston?
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, you can't win the fight from this position. Preston needs to show some urgency and push Yedroudj away, because it's not gonna submit him.
Yeah, as I said, the only thing which is going for Harry at the moment would be a submission attempt or a submission win from here, because he's quite down on the scorecards, and I think if this round ends unofficially, I would say Yedroudj has done enough over 3 rounds.
Yeah.
And we're about to find out. Well, Yedroudj seems to think he has won it, trying to get the approval from the crowd and the judges. We're about to find out, and I think Adam Kiani will make it official.
Preston had some moments in the fight, but I think it's fair to say that Yedroudj has it.
Yeah, I think Yedroudj's high-level wrestling definitely showed there. The Algerian fighter fighting out of Team Renegade in Birmingham.
Ladies and gentlemen, show your appreciation to both fighters, please. But we have a winner by way of unanimous decision. Fighting out of the blue corner, Nasim Yedroudj.
Rightfully so. Nasim Yedroudj of Team Renegade takes a win in this lightweight MMA bout.
Assalamu alaikum, everyone. Thank you all for coming. Alhamdulillah, I worked very hard with my coach to get this win. I want to say first thing, free Palestine. What is happening? It's bullshit. Free Palestine. And second thing, Api, where's my title? Where's my title? Who are these opponents? No, the next fight is the title fight. Whoever wins this next fight, I'm gonna smash their face in. And you're gonna see. And that belt is, I fought twice for UMMA. The second win, I want my title shot, Afi. Give it to me, man.
No problem. Sign the contract. Sign.
I think I'm 107. Like I said, it's getting sorted out.